For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Best! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Mane, looking to play him in. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through, floated through. Good read, needed to be. Pull it, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. That's very neat. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Tonali. Played back in. Thinks... Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's been caught. Mane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Italy have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Goal, Italy! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maicon can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think.
Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mateus just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is huge.
And he's had a hit!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He is through here. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tonali powering forward here. And here's Mane.
2 added minutes has been
Defending is
indicated.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Immediately. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. And it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Throw in. That'll be a throw. Mane. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zanetti. Here's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mane. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot's on here. Somewhat off target. Very nicely done. Messi, being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that has been cleared. Rodri, good read. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Johan Cruyff.
Mateus.
Number 14, Messi.
Italy looking to pass their way through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
23,
That is lovely.
Number 19,
Mateus.
Baggio. Number 10, Pele. Substitutions taking place.
Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Zanetti. And it's Neymar.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's come to nothing. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Rodri. 75 minutes played. Zanetti. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Neymar is there to clear.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Bullet. Coming on the field, number 77.
It's lofted through here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
O'Shea. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's neat. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Figo, great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Baggio. Carvajal does really well there, he is strong. Great ball if he can get there. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shoot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a half-decent try. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's Baggio!
Roberto Baggio really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Really well cleared. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved. And
oh, they could be caught out here, and he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, given away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Batistuta?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Best. Now, can he find a finish? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Driving forward, and he's found a way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Chips it through. And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's lost his man here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. There's the shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gullit with a real chance here. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Schmeichel engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's got a chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2. There's the whistle for half-time.
Georgia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's there to make the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No foul, says the referee. Dink through. And it's made its way. And Batistuta! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini with the clearance. Mbappe! There was plenty of power on that. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. He's got away. Messi! Neymar. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's onside. Oh, important interception. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now he's got space here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is a little undercooked. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! That pass isn't the best. Batistuta, and he's straight offside. Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta hurtling down that right flank. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared without hesitation. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stood up well to him there. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Lovely feet. Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. Still goalless. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Best. Spread it left. Played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. And it's Gullit. That ball looks a good one. He has a look up. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Gullit goes short. Gullit. Maicon. Vieira. Cruyff. It's loose and there's a... He's had a shot! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Chooses to go back, and he was alert to it. Knocks it into space. Real chance here. Thuram gets into some space. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's neat. Now can he find a finish? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff, looking for a runner. Oh, super ball! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Gullit. And here's Messi. Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gullit. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar has every reason.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Thuram tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Vieira. Neymar. Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Neymar wins the duel this time. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pepe calmly anticipates. Cruyff, a lot of space, shapes to shoot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a shade optimistic. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely, now then. Referee has just said play on. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Baresi. Cruyff. Bale. That's been slipped through, and he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Cruyff. And he's forced to go back. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's on his way! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some good, persistent defending here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Baresi. Deftly away. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pass somewhat off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's burst through! Well seen, saw that coming. Best! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish, he put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to make the challenge. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Best. He could charge, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That's tidy. Fires, shapes to shoot! Oh, in he goes again! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's looking wide, and here's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's being shifted off it. Time and again they are repelled. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Please
resist
make sure to
change
watch the
at this
screen
stage.
for an information bulletin
It
from the
has
Regional
been a
Police
remarkable
Department.
contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. There's the start of the second half. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's... Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And he's had a hit! No, he's missed it.
Bullet clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it.
And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Davids. And it's Azar. Azar. He's having a shot! Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Messi, out to the right. He is through here!
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And here's Cruyff. He's got away. Oh, good ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary. Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Georgia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And a chance! And again! And it's a goal! Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Best! in a trice, and they are soaring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely ball, Messi! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. It's come to nothing. Nedved. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Best ploughing through the middle. Nedved. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Neymar goes for a shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Neymar. Chance! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's made its way to him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that one... He's having a hit!
Georgia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. And he's been shifted off it. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Decent progress down the left. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gullit looking to add to his goal. Now it's Messi, and he's there to make the challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 26.
And that has faded wide.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Camisa 24. Camisa 22.
Yeah.
Camisa 8.
Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Hazard. And smartly reclaimed. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Insigne. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Romario running with the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Showing great feet. It's Hazard! Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's good vision. Oh, that's fabulous. So much touch. Chance for a shot! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And the shot! Brazil are looking to break at pace. And this is Maradona. And he's straight offside. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so much. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's lost his man here. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. Played into space out wide. Besiktas claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kvaratskhelia. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! It's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Knocks it out wide. He is through here! Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He shifted it to the flank. That's a promising position. Kvaratskhelia. A header! Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's been shipped out wide. Van Nistelrooy. Makaleli. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. Drives it in. Cleared without hesitation. Cruyff. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had a shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is Best. Makaleli. Davids, distributed tidily. Threads one in. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe!
2 minutes has been indicated.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, that's neat. Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Cruyff, big chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations...
Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Best. Vieira tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cantona, and here's Cruyff. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged takes a shot. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Cantona. And it's Messi. Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found a way through. Great chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's been won straight back, and they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Messi, he's gone for goal! Araujo goes long. Oh, cracking ball. Best! And they've got rid. Well, there's the clearance. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shapes to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's onside. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi. Oh, nice touch. Shot could be on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's found a way through. It's a real chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get onto it? Oh, that's ambitious. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And this is Neymar. A lot of space ahead of him. Vieira. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And claimed it back swiftly. Deep into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. Araujo deals with that. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Georgia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't...
And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Song Hyung-min gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Best. Hullet. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cantona. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maldini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that was very necessary. This might spell danger. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And that's been drilled in. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he is going into that little black book. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Rui Costa. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Baggio charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting match. And the finish! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Turns and goes back. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira. And here's Romario. Romario purring through the gears. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's on his way! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's only too happy to take that back. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. He's a shot. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Gullit. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change
Bellingham.
for the first time in the game
Coming
here.
on the field,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from
Number
here?
22,
Look, he's the one
Pepin.
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he opts to go forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp.
Georgia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
And a chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival, Vieira. Now it's Cantona. Romario. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Baggio. That has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, hang on. Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
There will be 5 minutes
So
added time.
no question, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Good effort from distance. Rui Costa. Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cantona. Gullit. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Now it's Romario, and he's surging through. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a full-back, but he became a central colossus.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Thinks about the shot. And he shoots! It's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out wide. Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Stood up well to him there. That was good alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, we always look the favourite there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. So much time and space here. That is lovely. They're urging him to shoot. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking wide. And that's a throw-in. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And it's Gullit. Gullit purring through the gears. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. There's some great... Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit, Cruyff, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar, quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Messi. Best. Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. Gullit. And here's Cruyff. Marmoush. Strong running down that left flank.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vieira. Best. Shot could be on. He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
30 minutes gone. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution in progress.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bullet! Van Basten absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Some resolute defending there. And he's in on goal! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's very neat. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Cruyff. And this is Neymar. And that is masterful defending. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance here to counter. And the through ball. Oh, what a ball! Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Closing in on goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Back when it goes. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's made its way to him. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Messi with the clearance. Costa Curta knocks it into space. Out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, super ball, real chance! Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And he shoots! They've scored! Again, in A trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now with a big chance! Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that has put paid to that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Georgia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Cruyff.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Best. He's found a way through. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Georgia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Changement. Le numéro 13, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 22.
Here's the start of the second half.
Le numéro 5.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it four?
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's dealt with that really well. No foul, says the referee. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. No, again, there's no way through. And that has been slung wide. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He simply indefatigable. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going.
And the shot! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Minutes de jeu par le numéro 22.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Kokchu! That is sensational! A finish of true class! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 7, Ogun Kokchu.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gullit, And he's got a chance! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's in a great position here. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. And he shoots! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is... Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kukçu. Now it's Raul. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Some really good ball movement. Kukçu. Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending.
Kukçu with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter.
Costa Curta has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Thinks about the shot. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He'll try to keep this alive. They get a throw-in. And this is Messi. Great chance! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Maldini did well to emerge with... Tries from distance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Here's a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Kukçu. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Gullit. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. And it's Hakimi. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
To the information centre.
And the second half gets underway. This looks promising. He's found a way through. He's come in hard. It's their second corner of the game. Maradona. And now they can spring out of defence. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. He gets big. It's there. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And now, please turn towards the screen for
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with...
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gullit getting this one clear. Howson. It's Pirlo. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's in a good position here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks messy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gullit. Gullit goes on a charge down the left. Gullit, he's picked his way through, crosses it in, and he's there to clear it. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. Can he finish? They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Best. This looks promising. Great chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's been taken short. Syria have the chance to go the other way. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely weighted. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And a chance! He has done it! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost face-to-face with the keeper. A lot of space ahead of him. Czech did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's free, he has got space. Czech gets rid without sophistication. Howson. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Georgia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
And we're off again. He's having a go! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Corner number 2 then. one more try! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's a key interception.
Maldini. Vieira.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cruyff.
Now it's Van Basten.
Maicon spots it and intercepts. Cruyff is herring after that one.
Gullit.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And he's had a hit! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Van Basten.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Adriano. And that has put a halt to things. And that's gone route one. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And Messi! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Syria playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Van Basten. Maicon with the clearance. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And this is Messi. Albert Ferrer. No, it's not getting there. Neymar. Now it's Gullit. Great vision. You can run onto that. And a shot! And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Neymar. Big chance! No, it's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Neymar, now it's Cruyff. It's played through for him. And that's been won straight back. Bullet! And he's missed it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And it's Cruyff. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here. Syria have it back and can go again. Ribéry. Now it's Batistuta. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pinches it off him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Howson. And here's Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. And he's found a way past. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Can he spark a counter here? Koller. Can he get on the end of this? Syria have a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And he's whipped it across.
3 minutes added time.
Backward it goes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's having a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Syria have their third corner. Pirlo with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for...